Hello and welcome back to the strange room.
Yes.
It's very strange. Solid morning light shimmers against the grey ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. Aye. This is my room, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. It must be really weird having to adjust to that, to be fair.
Yeah, actually, let's be real. Yeah, it must be.
Various things around here remind me that indeed it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating, until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet.
Good. This is where they should be.
I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up.
Very slinky.
See, it's a visual novel. You know, you got to describe.
Yeah, yes, it's the theater of the mind. Yeah.
Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes.
Uh-huh.
I guess. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, a natural one.
Yeah. It feels like
a school uniform as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school.
Except
for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter, and she's in a sweeping sign gesture languages. Yeah, Kenji's definitely an oddball.
Oh yeah, no,
like a weird one.
I'm not into Kenji at all. I don't like that boy.
No. Well, I've only met 3 students so far.
Yeah.
Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure the others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do?
Who cares what's normal, man?
Yeah, do your own thing. I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one.
Oh,
maybe join the literature club.
Hey,
hang on,
join the literature club.
I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep reading. Oh, and he's away. So, here we are. All through class, the question remains in my mind, so I decide to ask Shizuna about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. Oh, well, this is awkward.
She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser off of her pencil down so that the top is perfectly and evenly flat.
I'm glad that's the thing. That's the only thing she's grinding, so that's good. That's good. I was a bit worried for a second there. Oh, she's in it. Oh dear. What was the voice? Sorry, Shi-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hee-chan.
My first thought is that means that she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right.
Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. I heard some boopity boops.
Yeah, there's a van reversing outside.
Heckin' van. Oh, I hate traffic so much. So, yes. You actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too.
Maybe.
I think that was the voice I was doing for sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hee-chan. The truth is, it's a local event. And I'm not from this area, so... Oh.
She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy.
Damn.
Yeah, signing hard. Yeah. Consonants, vowels, phrases, idioms, all of it. Oh, in sign language. Yeah, signing.
Huh? Oh. Who cares? Whoa.
Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction.
Not so loud, man. Ugh. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind the festival will inevitably change with time. Yeah, I guess. Now,
I guess.
it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes.
It might be about that now, but what if it's originally like to commemorate some kind of horrible,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah, man.
some kind of atrocity?
Never forget the past. It's
Never
important.
forget the past.
Otherwise, we're doomed to repeat.
Indeed.
Exactly.
I mean, it seems we're doomed to repeat it anyway, but...
Anyway, that's
Anyway.
This is a Let's Play channel. We're supposed to be having lots of fun and
Yeah,
being happy
I mean, I'm
children.
having lots of fun. I'm reliving some core memories of mine. Anyway, the teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though, brushing it off without care.
We are in the middle of class and should start working. Yeah. That's right, Shi-chan. What? That's right. He-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club?
It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchange between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Oh wow, the game knows about your voice acting.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention.
Oh.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me.
Oh.
I glance at the teacher, who's also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything?
He-chan, is something wrong?
Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? Looking at you, looking at me, looking at Bobby McGee.
Nah, nothing. Oh, she's perked up. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you?
I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books.
Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Okay, Chan. Perfect.
Sweet. The rest of class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back.
Oh, wonder where she went.
Mysterious. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Burpee McGee over here. My bad. I just had dinner. Yes, it is He-chan. Impossible. Really? Really?
I've noticed this before. But it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me.
Well, I don't want to be that guy, but surely as a deaf person, you'd also learn how to lip read as well.
I mean, she can lip read, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing, and will take some time to get used to.
It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest, bruh.
Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me, as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
How exciting.
I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze.
Are you
Truly.
sure, Hee-chan? Very sure. Ha ha ha! You're wrong, Hee-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them.
Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way.
Yeah.
I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly.
That was crazy how it just went with the music. That was so cool. Bum, 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 bum.
I'd almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them.
Oh. Where do you want to eat?
Where do you want to eat?
Cafeteria?
Yes.
It's so plain. Okay, let's go.
Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I like to eat outside, near the back of the building.
Oh,
It was a good
alright.
spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year.
Why? Because you're such a baller or whatever?
No, just, like, you spend enough time in a place, you find, like, cool places to go and eat,
yeah, you do. You find, like, your nook.
So, like,
You know.
if he didn't find... So, if this guy's a senior, he's in third year of high school.
Yeah.
So... And he
So,
found it at the end of his freshman year, then he'd only have had it for, like, a year, I bet.
yeah.
I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favour eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier.
So, Hee-chan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Shee-chan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first.
Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech.
Hee-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There is a book club, right, Shee-chan? Right? But it seems like they have all the members they can possibly have right now. Yeah, there's just some imagine if it was like the same universe. There's some poor bastard just like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on?
Stuck in an eternal loop. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, meanwhile, this guy apparently is, at the moment, is just having a pretty good time. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Hee-chan. It's a really popular club. Okay, but more to the point, Hee-chan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind?
No, not really.
Good, great. That's great, Hee-chan. Really great.
You're a dull bastard.
Why is this so great?
No reason. Well, Hee-chan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there is one other thing. Student council!
Ugh.
I see. I didn't know this school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha is laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the situation, in a manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. My God.
Yeah. Well, you're right, John.
It's hard reading from this angle.
Yeah. What? I mean, I don't know what angle you're at, but I'll take your word on it. Ha ha ha! Right. Hee-chan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join.
Why?
Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hee-chan. She-chan and I are both in the student council. Well,
Yep,
I'll have to wait and see.
Suspect,
Actually, She-chan is the president. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What a shock. Shocker.
Oof.
What, you like a woman in control, do you, Julian? Yeah?
Yeah. Right, hurry up and read.
Oh, sorry, I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be most unbiased people to talk about this with.
Yeah.
As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha.
Ah! Of course! We're not trying to get you to join just because we obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try and get you to.
So, you're admitting that?
Ah, no, we admit nothing. I mean, Hee-chan, of course it would be nice if you joined, and we'd appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's school. Yep, it's true, Hee-chan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hee-chan?
Don't you? Don't you?
Yeah.
I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with.
I mean, listen, these are the only two I've met so far, right? I can't just be like, yep, can't put all my
That's
eggs in
not
one
true.
basket.
That's not true.
Oh yeah, I met fucking Kenji as well, didn't I? Fucking.
Well,
Harry Potter.
no, I'm not thinking about Kenji. Fuck Kenji. Who cares about Kenji?
And there's the lass with the long hair.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's her. But you told me there's 6 girls, so I'm missing 3.
Yep.
3 I haven't met yet.
Yep.
Well...
So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council, Hee-chan.
What? No, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, see, She-chan, of course it wouldn't go so easily. Yep, that's right, though. It would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, She-chan owes me candy now.
You're betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Ugh.
Fourth wall break. Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs it to her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes. She's gonna make it a game. She's a competitor. Love is a
That's interesting, Hee-chan.
Number
Let's play a game.
Would you like us to play a little game? That's not what I said.
Oh god.
How about rich man, poor man, Hee-chan? If you lose, you have to join the student council.
No, absolutely not, bruh.
Oh, why not?
Well, because you two both have the same incentive, and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that isn't my goal. Obviously, what this means is that both of you can team up, and I'll be at a clear disadvantage. So, I'll have to decline.
Very polite about it, at least.
Yeah, he didn't just straight up come out and was like, no, that's not my goal. My goal here is to fucking devour some of that pussy.
Lay
ball."
pipe, bro. Somebody call a plumber.
Hey, I'm
Harry
your plumber
Potter
who has
walked up to
also
Hogwarts
delivered
and
your
given a lay
pizza.
pipe.
I heard that you have some. I've heard you had a rat problem.
Oh God. Fucking what? What are you watching?
None, because I'm a good boy. Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fucking. No, I'm joking. You can watch porn if you want. I don't care.
As long as it's ethically sourced.
You know what? Yes. Absolutely. Hey, Chan,
Anyway.
I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us and that we would pull something so this isn't just a game to us? That makes me sad.
Sorry?
It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin. Okay, so Misha is saying shit that Shizune says, so she's trying to haven't used words like disingenuous, which she wouldn't normally use.
Yeah, because Misha dumb.
Misha's
That's
dumb.
okay. It's all
That's
right.
okay.
You don't need. You
Look at
don't
how
need.
stringy and curly her hair is. She doesn't need smart. She's a good communicator.
Yeah, exactly. In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council, you little bitch.
Oh,
No!
now
No!
they're gonna guilt trip you.
Zoinks.
Catholic school.
How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man?
Paper football?
Paper football.
Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You make a paper
yeah.
triangle, and then you try to shoot it past goalpost to the other player. Makes with the fingers.
Yep.
Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people each hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Paper football sure is.
And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Shi-chan. Wow, that means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men.
More like boys from slightly older boys. Anyway,
Yeah, good one.
I'm not gonna play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, it's true. How'd you know, Yu-chan?
She may be dumb, but she's fucking cracking at paper football. Oh wait, no, hang on. Shizune's the one that's good at paper football.
Yeah,
Who's good at
Shizune.
paper?
It's
It's hard to
Shizune.
tell.
It is hard.
Shizune friends with Misha.
Well,
telling me she probably won't
You know,
want to
this
admit
is
that.
this is the real
Yeah.
struggle with this couple, isn't it?
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Who are you actually falling in love with here?
You're gonna have to learn sign language and follow and find out.
Yeah. Or I don't know, fucking go for
Or
something
patch
else.
both of them and just never mind. Because
Yep.
because it's tough. Anyway,
Go on then.
I've read it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I did not hear you read that.
Shizune
Anyway.
friends at Misha. I tell you, yes, I wouldn't say that I'm happy with their attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been on one before, or even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe. Just
Maybe.
maybe. But we've been fooled before, haven't we, Julian? By pretty girls with promises.
Okay, Chan. How about Risk?
Haven't
No!
we, Julian?
We're not playing Risk. Fuck that game.
Wait.
I fucking hate that game. Fuck you. No, we're not playing Risk. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what that is, bro.
So, hang on, no,
It's
fun
really-
friend moment. No, wait a second, fun friend moment. So, Julian and I have been friends for many years, and Julian, once upon a time, I bought Risk one year, and it was particularly significant because I spent the last of my money on it shortly before I had to get a series of birthday presents from various people, who of various levels of importance. and I was keen to play it. So people came around to mine one night, and Julian was one of them. And was Scott there?
No, Duncan was there. Alex was there.
Duncan was there.
Michael was there. I think.
Okay. Anyway, so we're playing Risk, and Julian just got trashed.
No, do you know what it was? I wasn't the fact. Listen, I'm not a sore loser. Okay, if I lose a game,
Duncan was like trying to take him down because Duncan's very competitive. Like Shizune, in fact.
Yeah. Do you know what the problem is? I'm not. Listen, right. I'm gonna justify myself here.
Dude.
Right? Okay. I wasn't mad.
problem.
I wasn't mad at the game, right? Duncan is he's such a sore winner, right? When he starts winning, he gloats and he's like, "Oh, look at you! I'm about to fuck you up," and the game just stops being fun. And I'm like, Duncan, just stop. Fuck off.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And that's why I got mad, and now I can't play the game because I just get mad.
However, the actual funny part of that story is that halfway through the game, Julian gets a phone call from Rachel because we've been playing for several hours and Julian hadn't told anybody where he was, and Rachel was severely, well, not like deathly worried about him, but severely worried about him. Like, a wee bit worried about him. And Julian, the way that Julian related to us made it seem as though she thought that he had, like, died in a ditch.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I think of Risk as being so funny.
Yeah, like, because really all I was doing...
The time that Julian forgot to tell anybody where he was and sat...
I used to do that quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I was really bad for that, just, like, disappearing and not telling anybody where I was. Anyway, it's really fun. It really isn't. You fight for control of the world. No, it's crap. With armies and everything. It's best of plastic. I hate it.
Sounds like Shizune would be good at it.
Yeah.
It does.
If you want to play, we can after school.
Oh, yeah.
Really, Shi-chan? We can play just for fun, He-chan. Shi-chan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room then, He-chan.
Wait, why there?
Yeah, why there?
Because that's where we keep the game.
I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this. It's more for show than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her.
Yeah.
You know, we're just fooling around here.
Oh.
You know how it goes. Yet, during afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word.
Okay.
Not a fucking word. Again, no one seems to notice. Or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy.
Yeah.
After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard.
What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable.
In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell.
What's wrong, Ichan? That's right. We're just gonna play a game of Risk, remember?
I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I started thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council.
Okay.
Well, that's highly unlikely, but still. For some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible.
Really? Okay, you got some weird fetishes, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started.
What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly.
It does, doesn't it?
That's not true, He-chan. She-chan says that when their life is threatened, People have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed.
Life is threatened?
Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Hum, Julian.
Alright.
Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Whoa, hey, buddy.
What?
Shizune opens the door. No, not you. This guy.
Alright.
Harry. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it is quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There is a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps?
Oh.
Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could have at least put a potted plant in here, or something.
Yeah.
But the most noticeable thing that this room doesn't have is other people.
Are we early?
We'll find out the answer to that question
Oh,
in the next episode.
in the next episode.
Yes.
There's been a lot of plot, a lot of story. A lot of
Yeah, it's
thick
been a lot of plot, not a lot of
decisions making or
No.
or new characters. It's just been a lot of exposition, a lot of toddling
I mean,
along.
that's just the way it is with these kind of games,
It's
isn't
school. It's high school, you know?
it? It is.
Can't all be thrills and spills. Sometimes you just got to play Risk and see how you feel.
Sometimes, yeah, exactly. Right. If you've
So,
been
if
enjoying,
you felt like you enjoyed it.
yeah, leave us a comment, subscribe, hit the bells, do the things
Like
that
and
other
review.
people tell you to do, and and we're on Instagram as well. There's a link. There'll be
Oh,
a
yeah.
link in the description, and you can check us out on that. And
Go follow us on Insta G.
we try and post stuff regularly, but you can always just fire us a DM. The only DMs we've been getting at the moment are
Only
just
job in
like what?
What?
What were you saying?
I hope the audio actually picks that up. I know you
well-
didn't hear me, but I hope the audio picks it up. If it doesn't, please subtitle it. In fact, we need to have a talk about your editing. But anyway, next time.
What's wrong with my editing?
Next time. See you later.
Part-timers, we do this part-time. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.